in reality, at least the way I approach it, it is kind of half Tai Otoshi, half Koshi Guruma. Tai Otoshi body drop, Koshi Guruma hip wheel. It's Kubi Nage. Kubi means around the neck area. Nage means to throw. So you're grabbing around the neck and throwing it. And in reality, at least the way I approach it, it is kind of half Tai Otoshi, half Koshi Guruma. Tai Otoshi body drop, Koshi Guruma hip wheel. So it's really a Tai Otoshi throwing the guy over your hip, and you're grabbing around the neck. So it's a really good throw. And in today's climate, where you see a lot of people that are bent over, you know, the wrestlers or guys that do BJJ or some sambo guys, they'll be very bent over. Well, this is an ideal throw for those kind of opponents because it's not a classical one where you lift and you're grabbing around the neck. You'll see what he does here. So kind of have you throw him just once or twice. So watch Eric throw Josh here with it. So kind of pick up what he's doing here. Why don't you turn around and let's come from this direction.
So for now,
there, okay. Now, watch his body. Kind of watch it first, and then we'll coach it through. Now, the way I want to have you do it here is the way he's doing it there, because what we want to do, we want to turn this not just into a nice hard throw, but we also want to transition to the ground. Okay? So again, we talk about double trouble and ground fighting and Dewaza situations. Here's a double trouble situation here. It's a throw and a transition. Okay, so I've thrown you for points. Let's say the referee's had a bad morning and he only gives me lower points, you know, like a Wazari or 4 points or whatever it may be. He doesn't give me the pawn I think it deserves, which he probably does because you collect him. But for whatever reason, okay, I'll finish him in a pin immediately. He's being stuck in my pin I just put him in. So it's kind of, you're pinning him on the way over by the very nature of the throw. So let's take a look at it. So when Eric comes in, he's just going to do all the standard stuff. He's going to break his balance. He's going to fit in all that stuff. But his right hand is going to go really deep all the way to the opposite shoulder. Okay? So come in first with your upper body. See that? See how it just grabs. Okay? And just, he's got a nice handle there, his arm, his shoulder. So hook it. Just grab there. Now, as he's turning, don't throw it. Just keep turning around, spin over, and get your legs split wide. So watch, now see that position? But look how, I'll hold you up, you come around. Okay. Now look at what he does here. See, he's throwing over the hip. This is why it's not Tai Otoshi. Okay, because if it was Tai Otoshi, he'd be throwing over the leg and using a lot of hand work. This is a hand throw. This is really a hip throw, all right? Because, and look how he's turned. Look at his legs. He has right foot is toe down, knee in, okay? And look at his head pointed that way. His toes, his left toes should be the other end pointed to the left. And now all he does is he just keeps rolling them right over and finishes right into a case of okay. And this type of throw, the reason they invented crash pads, because this is a hard fall. So let's take a look at it again. Good.
Well, I'm trying not to land straight on your chest for practice. But
one time in Kansas City, I was driving somewhere in Midtown Kansas City, and I saw two kids wrestling around in their yard. I just stopped and watched them. Whenever I see that, just two like 10, 11-year-old boys. They were just wrestling, and they were just having a fun time. They're wrestling in the yard. And one threw the other one with a perfect Kubi Nage. I said, that kid knows judo. I'm sure they never studied a judo in a day in their life, but it's a natural movement. It's one of those natural things that you can do. If we just point out a few things to do it even better, you're going to be pretty good at it. So let's look at it one more time and watch. And the pulling hand, we always talk about that pulling, very important, the hikite. As he's doing this, he's pulling out, and when he starts, and again, you can have your choice. Come on, just turn it. Okay. Now, you may grab where he is, which is a standard grip here. See where he's grabbing the between the elbow and the shoulder? Yeah. And as he does that, he'll rinse that up and pull. Or he may, circumstantially likes, and he may grab lower on the leg. It doesn't matter. Okay. Generally, learn here, because that's a good standard way to do it. You're really controlling the whole shoulder and pulling him. But sometimes he may only give you a low wrist. You can grab that. That's okay. Whatever you need to get. So that's the pull as you're pulling. So that's a standard pull, like in a surete type action. the surikomi action, I should say. And now his right hand is just going to grab around. So as he comes in, grabs it tight, shoot. There you go. So you don't have to be square. Like in Tai Otoshi, we're kind of more like this. Okay? Well, in Kubi Nage, at least the way we practice it, we're more like this. Because that way I can get more hip and I can get more power into the throw. That's a really good Kubi Nage. And that's one of the specialties. That's why I wanted him to demo. Did everybody see every point there? I'm going to pull on Josh what I always pull on Eric. Can you do it one more time? All right. So, you watch the videos, it's always Eric getting it one more time? Okay, that's good. There you go. And you see what he followed through with? Case of Katana. Double throw. And that's classic stuff. Very basic throw. Oh, beginners only do that. I need something more highly technical for my, high dan grip. You know what? Hey, if this throws a guy and beats him, who the heck cares? You're the guy on the podium and he's not, or the gal on the podium and he's not. So that's what it is, okay? So let's practice this.